Hi friends, today we are going to see demo on Snowflake table stream. If you have not seen my recent blog on Snowflake stream, I would suggest you to please have a look. I'd captured complete details there. You can even find the link of my blog in the video description below. So before we start with the demo, I would just like to give you understanding briefly what is stream. A stream object captured DML operation on a table, including the metadata about each change. This process is also known as change data capture. Let's start demo and then I will showcase you on more detail about the stream. So today in this demo, I'm going to use the role sysadmin and I'm going to create a new database called table stream demo. And basically the scope of the this demo is basically I'm going to create a table and I'm going to do some of the DML operation like insert, update and delete, and I will showcase you on what scenario what kind of metadata has been captured as part of stream and how we can use those data to further convert them into as a information. So let's start and we'll see more on detail when we are progressing on the demo. So let's create this database and on the public schema, and let's create a table called product. This table will contain the ID, the product name and the price. I'm going to create a stream with the name product audit on the table product. Basically this means that if there is any DML operation on the product table, this stream product audit will capture those details. So let's create the stream. So I'm also going to create another table called offer, which is basically the table which is used to keep the track of the discount for particular ID. So we will use this for applying the discount on the product which we are going to insert in the product table. So I'm going to insert 5 rows in the product table like t-shirt, pajama, pants, shoes, socks. So it can be anything. This is just a dummy data. These are the product, and for each product I'm going to give the discount of 5 rupees. So the cost of the product is 100 for each product, and I'm going to apply the discount of rupees 5 on each product as a festival offer. So that's the idea behind this demo. And now you can see that as of now I have inserted rows into the product table. So there might be some rows in the stream because I have done insert of 5 records, right? So you can see that as of now you can see that there are 5 rows in the stream as well. And you if you have seen my blog, it means like you will get an understanding better that whenever you create a stream, it's basically the when you query a stream table, it is just the it will just showcase you the exact replica of all the columns from the source table, plus there will be 3 additional column which is known as the metadata column. So first is metadata action, which will store whether the action is insert or delete, and in case of update you will have 2 rows. One will be delete, and basically the old value will be tagged as a delete, the new value of or the updated value will come as an insert, and this metadata action is update will be true. But in case of normal insert and normal delete, this metadata is update will always be false. So as you can see, we have just inserted the 5 rows. So in that case the metadata action column is showing us insert because we have only inserted, and metadata is update is false because this is not an update statement. And metadata row ID is basically the unique identifier or the immutable unique ID which is actually going to reference you. So one more important thing is like you might thinking that you are going to use the double storage, because when you query a table you will also see the 5 rows, and when you are querying the stream you are also going to store the another 5 rows of same as source table plus this 3 additional column. But this is not the case. Basically it looks like that you are storing the data, but in actual sense it is not the actual data. It is actually the reference storage based on this metadata row ID. So what stream is going to do, stream is going to keep the track of metadata unique row number of each row of the source table in as a metadata row ID, and when you do a query it will just do the lookup into the source table storage and fetch those rows to showcase you here, but in actual it's only going to store these 3 rows. So now that we know the structure of the stream, let's move forward. So now what I'm going to do, as of now you have seen already all the insert row. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just apply the discount on the product table based on the offer table. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all the offers from the offer table, and where the ID is matching I'm going to apply the price equal to price minus discount. So in short, you will see that as per our understanding it should be updating all the rows, right? So there should be 5 more rows for update, right? Let's see what happened. So now you can see that it successfully updated all the 5 rows, and if we query the table, the source table, you will see that all the price which were 100 initially is now 95. That means all the 5 records has been updated, and hopefully the same record has been tracked on the audit table, right? But this should not be the case. You will still see that there are only 5 rows and all the price has been updated from 100 to 95, but in actual metadata action is insert, and there is no delete row because we updated. So as per our discussion, it should be having insert and delete both, and metadata is update should be false. The reason being this is not have 2 rows for each update is because till this moment we have not consumed the data. So the moment if you are tracking the data in a stream table and if it has not been consumed, that means if you do any kind of an modification, or say like if you inserted the rows and on the same transaction or before it actually get consumed, if you update that rows, so in actual it will only reflect the last one or the ultimate transaction and not the lineage of those transactions. So in our case what will happen is, like, as we have not consumed the stream from the product audit table, the insert has been modified with the value 95. Now let's see, let's progress, and then we will see further how it will convert when we start consuming the same. So to check the consumption of the stream and to see the reflection of the update, how it reacts and creates a 2 rows, we are going to create a product audit history table. What does this mean? That we are going to create a separate table which is just the replica, and we will call this as a history audit, because all the modified, deleted or updated rows will get inserted from the stream into here, so that we can consume the stream and we will insert all the records in the audit history table. So you can see the structure of the table is same, just the name is product audit history. So now that I have just created the product audit history table, I am going to insert the row in the product audit history table from my product audit table, where metadata is action is equal to insert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert all the rows from the product audit table whose metadata action is insert. So as you can see, we have only 5 rows, and all the 5 rows, if you will see, all the action has a is insert. So let's go on the top, let's query here, and we will see that all the metadata action is insert. So what I am assuming, after running this, all the rows will get removed from this stream and all the rows will get inserted in the product audit history table. Let's see. So now that I have executed, if I execute again, I will not see any data over here because I already consumed, and now the data will be present in the history table. So let me query this table as well, history table. So let me execute this, and we will see that now all the 5 rows has been inserted in the audit history table. Good. So now we have consumed and stream is empty. Let's move on to the different scenario. So we have seen that the moment we inserted here, the audit table got populated and our stream got emptied, because these statements are auto commit, because on my Snowflake account the auto commit is on by default. So that means I don't have to do the commit, but the moment I do the DML operation, it is by default committed on the successful execution. Now see the same scenario or the same behavior, how it reacts when we use the thing based on transaction. So to use the transaction, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say begin, and then I am going to update the statement, update the product table, and then we will query the stream table, and we will see that nothing will get inserted. But till now we have seen the moment we do any DML operation on the source table or the product table, we see the reflection on the audit table. So let's see. So I'm going to start the transaction, and then I'm going to increase the discount for the festival season, and I'm going to apply another 5%, 5 rupees discount on the product item 1, 2 and 3. So if we see the product table, if I could just query like this from the product table, you will see that there are 5 items and all are having 95 price. But now I'm going to update the price for t-shirt, pajama and pant to more 5 rupees discount. So first 3 rows will be 90 and the other 2 rows will remain as 95. So let's start and do this. So now you can see that I have just started a transaction and I have updated the rows, and I have not committed anything, but number of rows updated is successful. So now if I go and see the product table, it will still show me 95. No, it is showing me 90 because I am currently inside this transaction, right? Okay, but if I go and see the stream, sorry, yes, because I have already started and updated the rows, so the product table will see the reflection, but the stream will not see the reflection because I have not committed yet. So you can see that on the product audit it has not been reflected till now, but the moment I will do the explicit commit, I will start seeing 3 rows update on the product audit. So you will see 3 rows for delete and 3 rows for insert. Let's see. So I'm just executing the commit, and now I'm going to see the product audit table. So now you can see that the 3 rows for 95 for ID 1, 2, 3 has been added as delete, and metadata is update is true, which was not happening earlier, and the 3 rows has been added as 9 with 90 value as an insert, which is an updated value, and the metadata is update is also true for these rows. So basically the combination of 2 rows for each row in the source table has been added here with the old and the new value, and this is basically depicting that when you do an insert, it will show like this: 1 row for delete, 1 row for insert, and metadata is update is going to be converted to true rather than false. So let's see now what data we have in product audit history. So as of now we still see that we have old 5 rows, and if I go on the top and if I query this, so let me copy this and take it down, and if I update this, execute this insert statement, now all the metadata insert statement will get inserted into the product audit history table. So you can see another 3 rows from the value 90 got inserted, but the delete rows I have not included because this was not part of my where filter condition. But if I say if I remove this part and just execute this one, it will consume the other 3 as well. So now if I go here and if I execute, you will see another rows in the, sorry, I think I have executed once and it makes the stream empty. Yeah, sorry, my miss. So the reason we don't see the insert in the audit history was because I already executed the insert statement and it was auto commit. The moment you do the auto commit, the stream will get blank whether you consume or not. So because I missed that, or maybe you can say my query was to only insert the data for the insert action, it only inserted the insert data into audit history, and all the other data due to auto commit it got lapsed. So not lapsed, basically it's the moment you do a commit, the stream will get empty. So now we can see only the insert statement in the product audit history table, but none of the delete statement because of that filter condition. So that's how stream works. So basically, in nutshell, uh, whenever you do any kind of DML operation, the DML operation will get tracked in the stream table if stream is created, and it will start getting tracked the moment you will start the stream. If you do the DML operation in a transaction, so unless you do an explicit commit, the data will not flow to the stream table. But if your account has, if you are not using the transaction, and if your database has the auto commit on, it will automatically reflect to the stream. And as we have also seen that when you insert the record, the action is insert, and if you only do the delete, the action will be delete. But in case of update, you will see the two records for each data in the source table, with one with the old with the delete action, one with the new value or the updated value with the insert, and the metadata is update will be true. So hope you have liked my demo, and if you like the demo, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.